None of us selected him, but I think it's as good a time as ever to speak about Adam Aznou. A remarkable talent, not just for Moroccan football, but I would say for world football. When we talked about the left back position, there aren't many who have a higher projected ceiling than Adam Aznou. While you obviously have an interview with Aznou on your Twitter page, which we'll be happy to link for people to get a little bit more of insight into who he is as a character and personality. But talk to me about your journey with Adam Aznou so far, when you first saw him, when it really went click in your head that this would be a real future star of the Moroccan national team.
Adam actually, first time I heard about him he was 14 years old. He came for under 14s of Moroccan national team, and there was a friend of me who has a very good informations about this youthful national teams, and he told me that this guy is absolutely genius, absolutely fantastic. I noted his name and I tried to watch him as much as possible as he just moved to Barcelona. He really got to enjoy Aznou at Barca. And when he moved to Bayern, his first year was unfortunately not the best. He suffered some injuries and he had some problems with integration and something. But his second year at Bayern, he just comes so ready. I always knew that he's a great player, but I was a bit surprised with the level that he showed at under 19s. And we just spoke about Hamouni and players who despite having the potential like to change the game, they don't push themselves really into doing that. And Adam, I think he's the exact opposite of that. No matter what's happening around him, he's happy, sad, has problems, or like isn't fully fit. He always goes into the pitch and tries to make a difference. It may not always work, but he will always try no matter what the conditions. I remember, for example, his game against Galatasaray in the Youth League. Just one day before the game, he was heartbroken after being left out of the Moroccan under 17 squad of the World Cup. But he still went to the game, played fantastically, and scored. Game against Manchester United. I remember that I was like talking to him, and at the end of the discussion, I just told him, "Good luck tomorrow." He said, "Thanks, but I'm not sure if I can play, as I have like some discomfort in my leg. But I will see what coach will say." My answer was literally, "You are Adam Aznou, man. One leg would be enough for you. Like, if you go to SofaScore and check his stats, it was absolutely fantastic. Probably one of the best performances of UEFA Youth League." I am really happy that he made it to the senior squad. He's a great player, a great person, someone who can mark an era for the Moroccan national team, and someone who, despite all the disrespect he received from the federation, who tried everything to make him play for Spain, he kept fighting to play for Morocco. I see some strange opinions when it comes to him. Some people don't like him, I think, probably because he's friend with Lamine, or I don't really know what's the reason. But he is an absolute fantastic player and probably biggest talent that Morocco has. His profile is so unique. For me, Aznou can play left back as good as he plays at right back. And I saw him playing as central midfielder for Bayern under 19s and was absolutely fantastic. He also can play left winger, right winger. Really good. I'm not sure if there is really a player in Europe who can cover all these positions as good as Aznou do.
Definitely. What I could even say that Adam Aznou would be one of the best attacking midfielders for most under 19 sides in the world. Central midfielder, attacking midfielder, winger. An amazing talent and an unique profile. I was trying to find a comparison for him, but it's impossible. I would need to put like 5 different players to compare him to. So a crazy talent. The only thing that I'm afraid of is his transition to the senior team of Bayern, because if Adam Aznou needs this freedom on the pitch, he needs to get freedom to get the best out of him. And I think in a powerhouse like Bayern, it will be slightly difficult. But I fully agree that he deserves and he needs to start playing senior football as soon as possible.
Adam Aznou is such a playmaking fullback, but he's also even more than that. He's a complete fullback at the same time who also has a lot of defensive edge. He's even as an advanced wingback at times in his ability to go 1v1 with opponents and really drive the ball down the line. So he really has everything about him. And like you say, that's kind of where you almost worry for his senior adaptation, because he brings so much that he needs to be reined in by a coach at senior level. Vincent Kompany probably has headaches a little bit thinking, man, how do I get Adam Aznou functioning into my system? Because Adam Aznou does so much things on his own, just intuitively at youth level, versus in the senior team. He needs to really be part of this well-oiled machine where, especially at Bayern right now, pretty much every movement has some form of pattern or some form of training ground background.